okay with the mouse.
Hello, sir, you may start.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
It's going to rain now. Waters come down, follow the stream into the river to the ocean. That's the feeling I got from the day I started the case. I knew where we were heading. Sad to say. First fact, after the learned judge decided to call for the defense, no grounds given. No judgment given why defense will be called. Today, the finding of guilt by His Lordship, no grounds are given. Where do we go from here? There are two so-called articles now considered as opinions, which were published in the social media, which you all are aware of. The issue I raised is who gave the instructions to prepare. There are two sets, okay? One set was prepared for judgment to be delivered on the 7th of July. Then 7th of July, it was adjourned to today. Who gave the instructions? The document speaks for itself. The important fact is these documents have been considered by the prosecution to be genuine documents. They are not fabricated. So the troubling issue is who wrote them, who asked to be written, and why was it addressed to the judge? His Lordship said it was not written for him. We believe him. We have no reason to doubt him. But the fact still remains a lot of hidden questions being asked. And I'm still troubled as I leave the courtroom. Who asked for these documents to be prepared? It's supposed to be opinions. Do you get the research unit to prepare opinions? And if you look at the opinions, it is actually in the context as if looks like a full judgment. Tells you the prosecution's case, it tells of the defense case, and then it ends up by saying we find there no merits, a bare denial. Who is the we? I keep asking myself, I don't have answers till today. Till now, I don't have answers. And this is where I have the sakit hati. Is this justice what we all need? We're a hall of justice, balance of justice.
What's next, sir?
What is the concept of justice? All right? We want integrity, which we all uphold, the independence of the judge, the judiciary. Till today, we still maintain that. But these are questions which have to be answered and told to the public in a transparent manner. Today, the sentence was passed, and the amount of fine comes up to 970 million. Almost 1 billion. You tell me, any one of you can afford that kind of money? You tell me, I can't even afford 1 billion. We have got 1 billion, almost 1 billion to be paid from our client who doesn't have any sources of income. Is this what we call law of justice, or justice for law, justice for the Raya? Now when it hits you, then you open your eyes and ask. But this is the reality of stuff. All right? Is there anything you want to add? You please. Yeah.
Is your plan for the appeal? What's the appeal plan and how long it will last?
Right. First of all, the fine imposed is unprecedented in the largest in the Malaysian legal history. I'll answer your question. Number two, we have filed an application today to ask His Lordship to be recused, stay the judgment, and let it be heard before another judge. Our application was turned down. His Lordship wanted us to proceed. After His Lordship rejected our application, we have a right to appeal under Section 3 of the Judicature Act. That was not allowed and went straight into sentencing. I have to read up my law books again. Start from the first year law. Is that the right procedure? Then you don't want to give us the right of appeal when the law allows us. All right. Now that the sentence has been passed, yes, we have given notice of appeal. The appeal, the fine and the jail sentence has been suspended. All right, has been suspended, and she is released on earlier bail imposed by court. So our client, thank God, is able to go back home and be with the family tonight. We will be filing the appeal within the prescribed time, probably by tomorrow, or in any event we have 10 days, we will do it. The appeal will be the entire judgment on all the 3 cases. Yes, there will also be a notice of appeal on the application which was refused, which we have a right to appeal. We should have been stayed and our appeal allowed to proceed, but doesn't matter. We all make mistakes in life. Then the next appeal will be on the sentence, on the 3 charges itself. All right? Yes. I'm sorry if I appear a little bit emotional, because I can't derive this from. It's from the heart. I got I got no hard feelings. I mean, I got no grievances. Personally, I don't have any malafide, but I'm just telling you how I feel deeply inside, that there has to be justice for one and all, fairness to everybody. That's all I'm looking for. And we do our work professionally, yes.
How long will the appeal?
The appeal process depends very much on the administration of the courts. They have to prepare the appeal records, the exhibits, and my estimate it will take at least 6 months. But exact dates will be prepared by the court.
Can you tell us the mindset of your client? She seems very upset in court when she made her remarks.
To say she's upset is to be putting it very mildly. She spoke her mind earlier to His Lordship. She told His Lordship what she has contributed to society, what she has done, and frankly, it strikes at the heart of the offense. It strikes the heart of the client to see her in what she is today. If you look at the monetary trail, she has not got 1 cent. Solicitation done by Rizal. Rizal charged, they withdrew the charges. Why? They want to use him as a witness. Is that what you call justice? I tell the Rakyat of Malaysia, corruption. A former minister to be charged with corruption, former Minister of Education, to be charged, yet the charges are withdrawn. It's all there in the evidence. I'm not saying this for the sake of saying it, but it's there. Why? Because you want to zero in on one person. Is that fair? Is that proper? So you withdraw the charges from Rizal Mansor, you have him acquitted. A corrupted, self-corrupted person. I'm prepared to be sued for defamation because that's what he admitted in court. Most of my defense is the truth. He admitted he received money. So he's corrupted, and yet you would believe him and disbelieve my client. No monetary trail. Number 2, the 5 million. There itself, the witness says he doubts the money was passed. It was actually money put into one car, then they switched vehicles, and Rizal Mansor drove another car. It's all in the evidence. No 5 million reached to a client. And yet you impose this stuff. I mean, well, actually. And yes. And then the 1.5 million, she never received it. Brought in the bags, taken away. She never opened the bags to count the money or to show this is the money. Nothing of that sort. Where is the money trail? Most important of all, number 1, they quote the famous conversation between the husband and wife. Tendered in court, we are not given a chance to cross-examine. Marked as a prosecution exhibit. Number 2, they allege the butlers took the money. Where are the butlers? The butlers are all employees, employed by the government. Where are the butlers? Should call them as witnesses to show the money trail. Nothing of that sort happened. So these are the grievances we have. We'll ventilate all this in the Court of Appeal, and we trust, we believe that well, justice delayed here. We'll certainly pray for justice in the Court of Appeal. All right? Anything else you want to say? Tambah sikit.
Okay?
No. She's so upset. She's upset. So, and of course unhappy, quite naturally. So we have advised her, you go back home and rest.
Yeah, better.
Because we don't want any health problems arise. Okay? Sorry?
She's shocked or she is expected
Shocked.
Of course she's shocked.
Of course she's shocked.
Yeah.
Is there, I mean, is it a motivation? What do you
Sorry, I
think?
can't hear you.
Yeah, what do you think is, earlier you said that this is selective, the husband's one selective prosecution. Do you think, you said that, what happened can happen to anybody, happen to a husband. Do you see it as a selective prosecution?
Of course. Well, we think so. We think so. What happened to the husband happened to her. So the same thing she went through like the husband. So we will go further up to the Court of Appeal and Federal Court to get justice. You know what I mean?
Will this affect her other trial? There is another trial.
Yeah, that trial has not begun. So we will exhaust this first, and then we will see how that one goes. Okay? So we have to complete this in the Court of Appeal and Federal Court, and then we will know what exactly is the position after that. Alright?
Alright, anything else? I will just end with one comment. That is a trait in Malaysia. Name dropping. Very common, we drop names of personalities. Use their name for our personal gains. And this is a classic example where Rizal Mansor dropped the name, used the name, and abused his position, enriched himself, yet he's a free man walking out there. That's the irony of this case. Learn all this as a lesson, please, ladies and gentlemen. I'm grateful to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tapi yang kat belakang tu, bising-bising kan? Rosmah dah?